you spirits, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes.
We've been through this, Rose. It's too expensive. We need money for an entire season. If our first play fails, so does the whole unit.
But if it succeeds, I want you to meet someone. Our Scottish king, Juano Hernandez. Watch us work. If you don't like it, I'll never mention it again. What? Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire?
Pretty piece. I dare do all that may become a man.
When you dost do it, then you were a man. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done.
If we should fail.
Screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail.
Who would direct?
I was wondering, maybe...
No, Rose. You know this can't be a personal vanity project.
You have someone in mind?
Holdfast Hairspray's formula for robust staying power is unparalleled in the hair care industry. Holdfast Hairspray. In moisture and heat, Holdfast won't skip a beat.
In moisture and heat. Orson, can you please emphasize the word in, just like I asked?
For Christ's sake, there's no universe in which the word in is emphasized at the beginning of a respectable English sentence.
Look, let me explain something to you. Money, talent...
Please, George, from the depths of your ignorance, please explain. John! Come in.
Orson? How the hell are you?
In hell, as a matter of fact.
So it is possible
I beg your pardon?
to emphasize in at the beginning of a sentence.
From time to time, directors need a swift kick in the ass.
Orson Welles, meet Rose McClendon.
I saw you in Mulatto at the Vanderbilt. Oh, you were captivating. To what do we owe the pleasure?
We're mounting a play.
What's the role?
Well, actually, Orson, we want you to direct a Scottish play.
In Harlem, for the Negro Theater Unit. I'll be Lady M.
And who, pray tell, will be seeing this play? Last time I checked, the average Harlemite isn't curled up on his couch reading Faustus.
When did you last chat with the average Harlemite, Mr. Welles?
How many directors turned you down before you came to me?
You were our first choice.
John, I'm an actor.
Mr. Welles, this production is more important than you can imagine. For Negro theater, for Harlem.
It's risky, but you do love to take risks, don't you? Your Romeo was the boldest and best I've seen.
It closed after 3 performances. Always a pleasure, John. Once more into the breach, George!
Arrogant, petulant child. How old is he exactly?
20, I think, but he might just be a genius.
Well, your boy Genius rejected us.
Good evening, Mr. Welles.
Good evening, Maurice.
Payday?
Not nearly enough for the utter incompetence I have to endure.
we have a date.
I couldn't leave this chair if I tried.
Well, surely there's something we can do that will motivate you.
Houseman came to the studio today with that actress, Rose McClendon.
And what did they want?
They wanted me to direct the Negro Theater Unit's production of the Scottish play.
Macbeth? Oh, that silly superstition. When do you start?
I don't. I turn them down.
What?
If I'm going to direct, it needs to be something that will put me on the map.
A white man doing Negro Shakespeare won't do that? You would be the talk of the town. Or would you rather keep wasting your talent spouting mindless radio ads?
Where are you going?
We are going out.
You will hear me say, baby, won't you please come home?
Two gin rickeys, please.
Every hour in the day,
Incredible, huh?
you will hear me say, baby, won't you please come home?
Miss Edna Thomas, everyone.
Thank you. Edna, Miss Thomas? Hello. My name is Virginia Wells. This is my husband, Orson.
Nice to meet you.
Edna, have you ever done theater?
Why, no, I only just started singing professionally.
My husband is directing a play.
I'm actually not.
Why don't you come audition?
I'm sorry, which play?
Shakespeare. It begins with an M. I hate to speak in riddles, but the name is supposedly cursed and my husband is terribly superstitious.
As I said, I've never acted.
Well, it's the ultimate tragedy. Murder, betrayal, revenge. It would be a great way to showcase your beauty and your talent. What do you say?
Excuse me, I have to get backstage.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Edna. You have a lovely voice.
Tell me why you're so afraid
Afraid?
of Houseman's offer.
There aren't enough Negro actors who understand Shakespeare, let alone speak it.
So direct them. Here I was thinking I'd married a real artist, but at the first chance that true originality, and he runs for the door.
Do you know how many productions of the Scottish play are being done in Manhattan as we speak?
So set yours apart.
How many Negro Scots do you know?
What if they weren't Scottish?
It's set in Scotland.
What if it wasn't?
The Caribbean.
Orson?
The play is set in 19th century Haiti. Not with witchcraft, with voodoo.
Voodoo?
Voodoo. I've decided to accept the position, by the way.
I get it.
We've ruled out the Scottish play.
It's not Scottish anymore. Imagine a jungle, hot and humid.
Will I need my hold-fast hairspray?
Jungle drums, the din of the jungle canopy, voodoo spirits conjuring powers beyond imagination.
Mr. Wells, we're exploring other options now.
So stop. The play is here.
This must be fun for you. To say no one day and then come charging in here the next because you had a voodoo vision during your morning bowel movement.
Well, typically my bowel movements occur at night, Mrs. McClendon. You came to me for fresh ideas. It doesn't get any fresher than this. It's the Scottish play, only not Scottish anymore. It's the bard's words, but not the way those stiffs at the Royal Shakespeare Company have been spouting off for 300 years. We can turn this old play on its head and still, thrillingly, tell the same story. Or we could explore these other options here. I mean, I'm sure Harlem theater goers will love Two Gentlemen of Verona, as long as they don't fall asleep in the first act.
How badly do you want to play Lady M?
Would I have to wear a sheep skull on my head?
Too many damn white people. He hired a white set designer and his wife as the producer. It's the Negro Theater Unit, Negro. Your white boy better get that straight.
All right. I'll speak to him.
You're a king, not an earthworm. Have a spine. Again.
Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Next!
Wait, please. I have always dreamed of being an actor. But if I don't catch a break soon, I'm gonna be an electrician forever.
Huh. I applaud your enthusiasm. All right, you're in the show.
Do you mean it, mister? Thank you, miss.
Put him down as murderer number 3 and get him a tool belt.
Murderer number 3 has a line.
Not anymore.
Orson, Virginia, how's it going?
As I feared, competent actors are proving difficult to find.
Hello, John. Okay, up next we have Jack Carter. We saw him in a production of Porgy. He's quite talented.
Orson, we need to talk. Shh.
It's the dagger I see before me. The handle toward my hand.
Should I stop him?
No. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight?
Virginia, take over.
Next!
Look on it again, I dare not. Confirm a purpose. Give
Rose, do you intend to play Lady M from a chair? Stand up.
Let's move on. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Find me actors, John.
This is chaos.
This is theater.
This is still exploratory. We don't have the money to pay all these people yet.
Everything will be swell. Trust me.
I do, within limits.
I have no limits. That's why you hired me.
True. But your crew is too white.
Too white? Have you looked in the mirror lately?
We're supposed to be creating jobs for Negroes, Orson.
Not design, calling all stars. It's a divine miracle I got him.
All right. But you get rid of the rest of them, including Virginia.
Virginia's my wife.
I'm aware. I attended the wedding.
She's my partner in this, John. She's invaluable.
Rose is adamant.
All right, all right. Wonderful.
Thank you.
To the Haitian play.
To the Haitian play.
So I had a thought. Remember that singer, Edna Thomas? She would make a superb Lady Macduff. And for Banquo... Thirsty, darling?
Houseman has ordered me to fire you.
What? I'm the producer.
Rose thinks the crew is too white.
So you fired Nat, too?
Well, no. We still need a designer.
But you don't need me? Voodoo was my idea.
Actually, it was both our idea.
Ready to order?
No, I'm not hungry.
There's no need for the dramatics.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. Something with pork for my husband? What's the expression? You are what you eat?
Oh.
Drinks on me, Joe. I'm feeling good, baby. Oh, that's right, I'm Cuba Johnson, the motherfucking champ. Yeah, who dares go toe-to-toe with the Manhattan Bull? Name one person in this city who could survive this left hook.
Have you met my wife?
Well, will you look at this cracker-looking fella here? Looks like she did a number on you already. Tell you what. Yeah. You look like you need to take a swing at somebody. I'll give you one hit.
You may be a middleweight champ, but I'm a heavyweight drinker.
You get one swing. If I'm still standing, I get one right back.
That was nothing.
You all right, kid? Another for my new friend here, Joe.
Yes, sir.
So, this ugly mother steps in the ring, right? Looks like a goddamn Viking. Red hair, everything. And he's just swinging with the full force of his Irish weight behind every punch. So I let him swing at me for 3 rounds. 3 of the longest rounds of my life. But then I step out in the 4th and knocked his lights out with one left hook. Bam! He was so tired, I think he stayed down so we could sleep.
Do you know what you've got, Cuba?
What have I got, Orson?
What we call stage presence. Good evening, Maurice.
Good morning, Mr. Welles. Whence is that knocking? Holy hell. I heard that you were directing the Scottish play, Mr. Welles.
You heard right.
How is't with me when every noise appalls me?
Maurice.
What hands are here?
Maurice.
Good morning. Good morning, Mrs. Winston.
Good morning, dear.
Welcome. Ha! They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hands? Acting has always been one of my secret dreams, you know?
Not so secret anymore. Just come by the theater tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Where are you going?
I have an audition for a film. Did you think you were the only one in this household with a career?
Well, good luck then.
You know, you really should consider film. Theater is a dying medium.
Oh, horror. Horror, horror.
Stop. Can we try that again, Cuba? Remember, you've just looked into the king's chambers and found his murdered corpse. How would you react?
Oh, horror. Horror. Horror.
Better.
Most sacred ledges murder?
Mr. Welles, a word?
Cuba, the word is sacrilegious.
That's what I said. Sacred legends.
No, there's no D. You added a D.
A houseplant could act better.
He has stage presence.
He is presently on stage. That's the extent of his stage presence. Are you drunk?
I was drunk. Tragically, it's past tense.
Awesome. Great news. A congressman is coming tomorrow to witness our progress.
There is no progress.
Rose is being hard on herself. It's hard to progress when you are so exceptionally talented already.
Awake. Awake. Alarm-Bell. Murder and treason.
You're bringing a grimy politician to my theater?
That grimy politician is a big supporter of the New Deal. And the New Deal, if you recall, Orson, is funding this entire bloody project. Just show him a little spectacle and play nice.
Wish you could stay, John. The performances are unbelievable.
John Houseman, I reckon. I love what you're doing for community theater.
An honor to meet you, Congressman.
Oh, blimey.
Sorry, gentlemen, can I get just one more handshake for the camera?
Certainly. Right here. Okay.
Thank you.
Right this way. Well, it seems like you're got a new production cooking up. We're here to get a taste.
We have the finest Negro actors in New York.
What? Excellent. So, what's the name of the play show?
Martin Dies, meet Orson Welles, our director.
Well, Mr. Welles, it's a pleasure. It's a nice shiner there, kiddo.
Well, theater is a tough business, rivaled only by politics.
Rose McClendon, our Lady M.
Well, of course, of course.
Juano Hernandez, our Scottish king.
Oh, Mr. Hernandez. Where are you from, son?
I've been in New York a while.
Well, show me what you got here.
Let's reset to the top of the scene.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
How now, you secret midnight hags? What is it you do?
A deed without name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. Answer me to what I ask.
Speak, demand.
We'll answer.
Right over there. If you could just return to your seat. Sir, Congressman, wait, please. Mr. Dice.
What were those hideous masks?
It's voodoo.
Foreigners and witchy mumbo-jumbo. The New Deal funds American theater. And this is un-American. Our nation is under attack. By communism.
This play has nothing to do with communism.
Yes, it does. You see, communism is a cancer. And it breeds in nests of subversive radical ideas and slowly corrupts our society. And it is my righteous cause to eradicate it wherever I see it. I can assure you that that monstrosity will never see open at night.
John?
Congratulations, chaps. Let's put on a play.
Okay, let's get to work.
See, John? Congratulations.
The king's two sons are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion. Can I just say which makes them suspicious?
Say the words Shakespeare gave you and mean what you just said.
Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
What sovereignty?
It means he's now king.
Macbeth is king?
What did you just say?
I said it's
Stop. No. Leave the theater now.
You firing me?
No, it's the curse.
The curse?
A lot of people have died, a ton of accidents. It said President Lincoln read the play the day before he was assassinated.
So no one says the M word in a theater, except in the context of the play.
Y'all serious?
We are deadly serious. So get your muscle head out of my theater. When you're outside, turn around 3 times and spit.
What the hell you talking
Come on,
about?
I'll show you.
Hey, y'all crazy.
Watch out!
Holy Christ!
Nat! Make sure it's secure. Christ's sake.
Okay. Spin around 3 times and spit over your left shoulder. Now say, angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
It's from Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Okay. All right. Okay, now we just knock on the door and wait to be let back in.
Okay. Let's move, people. Opening night is less than 2 months away. Let's take it from the top.
You have a wife?
Man, I've been a sailor, jazz musician, circus performer. Now I'm a boxer. Yeah, no time for someone in all of that. How about you? You got a missus?
Nah, not my style. How'd you get those?
My pa. Yeah, he used to beat me up pretty good. One day I decided to stop going down with his punches, so the bastard put a nail in his fist.
My older brother thought it a good idea to put his cigarettes out there.
Yeah, right. That's what makes a man. Tolerance for pain. That's a nice tie.
You like it?
Yeah, it's a good color. Something funny?
In some circles, a red tie has a certain meaning.
What's that?
It means you like men. There's a masquerade on Friday. 144th in Amsterdam. You can come if you like.
You calling me a homosexual?
No, I was not.
I just changed in front of a fucking quid. You enjoy that?
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, you better watch your mouth. You asking to lose a tongue.
All by myself, I get lonely.
Is Miss Edna Thomas available?
It's Mrs. Thomas.
Well, I'm a friend of Mrs. Edna Thomas.
Who's there?
Mom, I want to go home.
Mr. Wells?
Miss Edna Thomas, remember that play I said I wasn't directing?
Sure.
Well, I changed my mind, and I want to offer you a part.
Maybe you should head inside. Don't get comfortable, I'm leaving.
Okay. In short, I would love for you to be my Lady Macduff.
I've never even read Shakespeare.
Much of the cast is in the same boat.
I work at night.
We rehearse during the day.
I have Clarissa during the day.
She can be involved too. You're running out of excuses. What do you say?
I'll see you next week. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, darling. You are going to be wonderful. Night.
Good night. Orson, you missed the party.
Who are these people?
I got the part. I was hoping to introduce...
Who is he?
That's Peter. That's the director. He's such a doll. I could introduce you.
Next time.
Would you go over my lines with me?
Seriously, Virginia?
I'd have thought you knew that damn play backwards and forwards by now.
I'm making some changes.
Orson Welles, Shakespeare of the 20th century. Wait, you're cutting that?
Virginia, I'm working!
Aren't you excited for me? The lead role in a film.
Can we please continue this discussion tomorrow, dear?
Fine. I'm turning in. Would you come to set on my first day of filming?
When is it?
A week from tomorrow. Orson.
Huh? When is it?
A week from tomorrow.
Yes. 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 As long as we're on schedule.
It's important to me. Promise?
I promise.
Act 3, Scene 4. Banquet prepared. Enter the king, Lady M.
Mr. Wells.
Yes, Lady Rose.
Wano isn't here.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. Okay. Well, we wait for nobody. Act 4, Scene 2. Lady Macduff. Where's Edna? Edna. You're up. The king has hired murderers to kill Macduff and his family. Damn it! We haven't hired any murderers yet. Never mind. I'll do it. Okay. Let's go, people, let's go.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
He is a traitor.
Thou liest, thou shag-haired villain.
What, you egg? Young fry of treachery?
You called me an egg. That's silly.
Concentrate, Clarissa. We're trying to kill you.
Hello, everybody. I brought sandwiches. I'm afraid all they had was tuna.
I can eat a can of shoe polish right about now.
So kind of you, darling.
Edna, what are you doing here?
Mr. Wells cast me as Lady Macbeth.
Is that so?
You're doing marvelously, Edna.
Wherever did you find her, Orson?
Virginia, sweetheart, we're only a few weeks away from opening.
Of course. Silly me, what would a little wife know of such things? So good to see you again, Edna. I leave you in my husband's capable hands. They all say he's a genius. Do enjoy the sandwiches, everyone.
Has anyone seen Wano yet?
Honey, relax. You're natural.
I sing, yes. I speak, no.
Remember, it's all about her pain and anger. Her husband has fled, leaving her to raise a child on her own. You know that pain? Pull from that.
Excuse me, Edna?
Yes, Mr. Wells?
Oh, call me Orson. I wanted to apologize for my wife's behavior.
No need to apologize. Marriage can bring out the best and worst in us.
She's wide. We'll have to take it out.
Thank you. Something wrong, Mr. Wells?
Orson. Edna, I'd love to take you out sometime. We can talk about the play, your character. I just want to get to know you a little bit better, you know? I know it's preposterous. I know I have a wife, but...
You are married. I'm a mother and a widow. The man I loved, the man I still love, he watches over me.
Run, Mother, I pray you. Did I perform well, Mr. Wells?
You were magnificent.
He said I was magnificent.
Honey, grab your coat. We gotta get you home.
There you are. I'm going to look for Wano.
I'll go.
In this neighborhood? Best I go with you.
So you'll be my bodyguard?
Who said I would protect you? Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Come on, Mr. Wells. You'll alert all of Harlem.
Wano!
Lo siento, ¿qué necesita?
We just wanted to know.
Yo estoy trabajando con Wano en teatro. Why don't you wait downstairs? Está bien, señora Hernandez. ¿Qué pasó?
No, la migra. Se lo llevaron.
Excuse me.
¿Dónde?
Well, what did she say?
Immigration took him.
Christ, he's from Puerto Rico. He's an American citizen.
Ah, so there is a heart beating in there after all. Well, we'll have to find a replacement.
Maybe I could.
Maybe you could what, Orson Welles? It would be the first time in theater history that Lady M would actually murder her husband.
I heard a Negro play down on Lenox Avenue the other night by the pale, dull parlor of an old gas light. He did a lazy sway to the tunes, oh, those weary blues. With his ebony hands on each ivory key, he made that poor piano moan with melody. Oh, blues. Swaying to and fro on his rickety stool, he played that sad, raggedy tune like a musical fool. Sweet blues.
First time at poetry night?
From a black man's soul.
Jack Carter.
Oh,
What brings you here?
Casting. Seems my Scottish king has been stolen from me.
Shit. I borrowed the complete works of Billy Shakespeare from the prison library. Devoured them all.
Remember your audition? You were fried.
And I wish that I had died. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Langston Hughes, everyone. Next up,
Jack
Lewis.
Carter. Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me touch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? Be still. On thy blade and touching cups of blood, I go and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
The witches prophesied that M would become king, so he murdered Duncan and became king himself. They also predicted that his children would not inherit the throne and Banquo's offspring would. So he hired murderers, you two, to murder his friend Banquo. Let's just try it. Tom, you say all the lines. Barry, just try to look murderous, okay? Jack, proceed.
You know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
Thence it is to your assistance that I do make love.
We shall perform what you command.
It must be done tonight.
Okay, Jack, you lead them off stage left. Then you turn back. Right. Proceed.
It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
And Lady M is entering. And Lady M is entering. And she is speaking.
How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone?
Better be with the dead than sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams which shake us nightly in torture of the mind.
Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
Full of scorpions in my mind, dear wife.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed.
Everyone take 10, please. Excellent work, Jack. I've got a few notes. Just give me a few minutes, please. What is it?
Pleurisy.
Not a very friendly disease. Are you still my Lady M?
Oh, Lord, I want to be. Do you know who George Poge is? In 1904, the Olympic Games were held in St. Louis. I took my little brother to the track and field events. That year, George Poge became the first Negro to win a medal, bronze in the 400-meter hurdles. From that day on, my brother wanted nothing more than to win gold in that event. But his legs didn't take him fast enough to even outrun the boys in the schoolyard. His mind was crossing finishing lines, while his feet were barely out of the blocks. Our bodies fail all of us at some point. They're not as strong as our dreams.
Have you been seeing a doctor?
I did for a while.
Why'd you stop?
Does it look like it was helping?
Who knows?
You and me. And that's the way it's gonna stay for as long as possible. I will be Lady M until a geyser of blood springs from my mouth and I convulse on stage. Don't laugh at a dying lady.
If that day comes, Rose, I'm sure you'll still find a way to scold me on the blocking.
From time to time, directors need a swift kick in the ass.
Oh, don't steal my lines, Rose.
Only if you keep our secret.
As long as possible.
Can't talk to me, huh? Oh my God.
Merci. Every time I come to one of these, it gets whiter and whiter.
White boys can be queens too.
You can paint a stripe on a horse, but that don't make it a zebra. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Look, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I should go.
Can I have a dance before you go?
From the top. And a stage whisper, please, Jack.
There's blood upon thy face.
No. A stage whisper implies that the character is whispering, but it still needs to be loud enough for the audience to hear. Obviously. Again.
There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo, then. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats.
Most royal, sir. His son is escaped.
Get thee gone.
Really lose your temper, Jack. If Banquo's son has escaped, he's still a threat to the throne.
Get thee gone.
You stink of booze.
So do you.
I am still doing my job. Proceed.
I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Which of you have done this? Shake not thy gory locks at me.
For Christ's sake, Jack, you're talking to a ghost. React to that. You're seeing Banquo, who you just ordered to be murdered. He's dead, yet here he is. Where's your panic? Your fear? Rose, proceed.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, the fit is momentary.
Avaunt and quit my sight. Thy bones are marrowless.
Are marrowless. Thy blood is cold. Thou hast no sight in those eyes with which thou dost glare. That's how I want it done, Jack.
If you're going to drink on the job, at least let it inform your performance.
Let's take a break, everyone.
No, we're gonna do it again and again until we get it right.
Orson, please.
Your king is behaving like a lunatic. He's talking to an empty chair, while everyone is sitting around, acting like they're sipping tea at a Queen's garden party. There are protesters outside right now who want us to fail. Again, from the top.
Come in.
Rose, we have a serious problem.
Oh, you think so?
You can't go in without an appointment.
This will only take a moment.
You can't. Come back. Excuse me, you can't.
Our funding has been delayed.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's all right, Miss Evans. It's all right. It's polite to make an appointment.
Our checks have been bouncing.
Well, that's unfortunate. To my knowledge, the Federal Theater Project has received all its funding. You might want to take it up with them.
Opening night is 2 weeks away, and our leading man has disappeared.
Actually, Mr. Dice, he has been detained by immigration.
Phil, to see how this concerns me.
It was right after you showed up.
Well, he was a foreigner, if I recall.
He's from Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory, if you recall.
Our production, Congressman,
And
relies
regarding
upon a
that
man of your
prophecy,
stature.
the New Deal funds American theater. Not this dark, commie, witchy mumbo-jumbo that you call voodoo. It's way too subversive for true Americans.
Too subversive or too black, Congressman.
It's time for you and your girl to go. Miss Evans, I think we need an escort. Gentlemen?
I think it's time to leave, folks.
Thank you for confirming our suspicions, Congressman.
And Mr. Houseman, what is it you people like to say in the theater? Break a leg?
Fight like you mean it, gentlemen. I want to see the heat off your faces, the sparks off your swords. I need to believe that you're trying to kill each other. Just strike like you mean it, damn it!
That real enough for you?
Maurice, just... Is somebody whistling in the theater? Nobody whistles in a theater, never. Do you understand? We don't need any more bad luck.
My knee. It hurts like the devil.
We'll get it checked.
Cuba, how are you?
Get off me!
Christ!
I'm not quitting.
I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't want a seat in my theater.
I'm national champion. Damn it. You know what would happen to my career if people found out I was a pansy?
You want us to wear black makeup?
It's supposed to be set in the Haitian jungle. For it to be authentic, everyone needs to look like they're dark-skinned.
Oh, come on, Orson. Am I not authentically black enough?
It's not about you, Jack. It's about the fucking play.
What would be best for the play is for you to get your head on straight.
Barry, take a step to your right. Another right. Another right. Perfect.
Castle of Macduff, I will surprise, get the edge of the sword to his wife, his babes. No more boast him like a fool. This deed I'll do before the bird is cooled. The castle of Macduff, I will surprise, give to the edge of the sword to his wife, and place it all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No more boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before the bird is cooled. The castle of Macduff, I will surprise, give the edge of the sword.
Time again. Burnham Woods marching inexorably against the castle. You're supposed to be a highly trained military army. And I can do this all night.
Macbeth is not a villain. Lady M really has to push him to murder Duncan.
One more for the road.
Better not. I have a long night ahead of me.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Mr. Welles. I'm sorry, Mr. Welles, but we need to clean the elevator. Would you mind?
I would mind very much. Now I want you to take me upstairs to see my wife. Thank you.
Sir, she's right there.
Virginia. Virginia? 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 Oh, just...
You're just a drunk, like your father.
Oh, Virginia. Virginia, I have to work. I'm tired.
So am I. I'm tired of being nothing but a furnishing to you.
Just let me in. We'll talk.
All you care about is that damn play. Today was my first day of filming. You knew how important it was to me. I reminded you over and over. You promised to be there, but you chose to go out drinking.
I had to talk to one of my actors.
Yeah? Who? Edna? You know what? I don't even care. This has become just somewhere for you to sleep, nothing else. Well, this is New York City. There are a million places for you to sleep. This is no longer one of them.
Virginia, you don't know anything about sacrifice! Well, you have to give up for your art! Virginia!
I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep.
There you are. Are you ready for this preview? We've got about 50 people out there, including Percy Hammond from the Star Tribune.
I'll be out in a minute. Damned be he who cries. Hold. Enough.
Macbeth. Macbeth. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then what need I fear of thee, Macduff?
Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Birnam Wood shall come to Dunsinane Hill.
Good. That can never be.
Seems to know no more.
I swear to God, Jack, Oh, God. I'm the understudy. Shall I go on?
God, no. I can't send on a queen for a king. You're wrong. The Macduff scene is next. Go!
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered.
Not in the legions of hard hell can come a devil more damned and evil to top Macbeth.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say! 1, 2. Why then, 'tis time to do it. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a feared. Yet, who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? What? Will these hands ne'er be clean? Is the smell of the blood still? All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little head. Oh. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on his grave. To bed, to bed. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed.
That's our cue. Let's go. Go!
The Queen is dead, my lord.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way dusty dead.
Get him off the stage. Mr. House.
Out.
out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow.
Rose,
Poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is
close the bloody curtain!
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Peter, what the hell?
Rose fainted. She's over there. What the hell are you doing?
Our apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Due to technical difficulties, this is the conclusion of tonight's preview performance.
Move! Move! I need you to make a path! Move! Move! Get out of the way! Move! Damn it! Stay back, guys! Move! Move!
I'm not coming back here if he's gonna work in blackface.
Idiot! Touch a member of this company. I will put you there.
They were wrong in there. You'd make a great Scottish king.
Son of a bitch! Huh?
Percy Hammond. Congressman Dyes would like a word.
Hello, Mr. Hammond. Come on aboard. What you thinking about? I'm gonna cut to the chase, Percy. I'm gonna give you $300 in cash. Now, all you have to do is write a review that play was an abomination.
Clearly, you haven't seen the play.
Why do you say that?
Because if you had, you wouldn't have felt the need to pay me.
I think that's all, Percy. Thanks, sir.
Orson?
Orson! What the hell happened? Lift up your shirt.
Oh, get off.
what you're told for once. Fortunately, it's not too deep. I've just been reading the reviews.
Any raves?
Percy Hammond wrote Deluxe Boondoggling, a vanity production, squandering taxpayer dollar. Blackface. The hell were you thinking?
It was a shit show. I had to try and save it.
You made it worse. Me. Hold that tight. Did you know? Martin Dies is using this production as a political stepping stone. You managed to get our funding cut off. Rose and I had to cover payroll last week.
I'll manage to scrape up the funds myself.
We have no time, no lead cast, and the rest of the cast won't bloody work with you anymore.
Don't quit on me now, John! You chose me for a reason!
As God is my witness, Orson. You get your act together, or I will never work with you again. And I dare say, no one else will either. Now get yourself cleaned up.
Where are you going?
To the Federal Theater Project, to try and get our funding back.
How is that for dramatic flair?
You promised me a geyser of blood.
Next time.
I'm so sorry, Rose. Have you ever wanted something so badly, you do anything? And I mean anything to make it happen.
I heard you, didn't I?
I let you down, Rose.
When we first met, I called you a petulant child.
Petulant, yes. But a child? I've never been that. When your mother dies young, your childhood dies with her.
And your father?
Kept busy. Brandy, mostly. And one illness or another. Kicked the bucket in a puddle of piss and a hail of obscenities. I was 15. I saw this play unfold in my head. Rose, it was so clear. Now, I'm watching its demise.
As much as I despise many of your methods, you're not without talent. A lot of people are relying on you. Cast, crew, a whole community. It's not too late to fix this.
I'm not sure I know how.
So, let's talk.
Orson Welles' grand production of the Scottish play is dead. But your Scottish play is alive and well. The one that belongs to Cuba, to Maurice, to Edna, and to all of you. The play that belongs to Rose. I just came from the hospital. And while she will not be able to move forward with us, Rose wanted me to make sure that her vision of a Negro Shakespeare production comes to reality. I'm not about to apologize for all my transgressions, too numerous to count. I will say that I understand what a privilege it is to be here with each of you. And I am aware of the reason why I hired you all. Because you're good. I need to trust you. I need to trust your instincts. I need to stop trying to force you to my will. So let us press forward and make Rose's dream come true. Edna, you're our new Lady M. And Maurice, you are our new king. Let's get to work. Act 1, Scene 1. Yeah, refreshments on the table up here. Everyone, please help yourselves. And don't worry, it's not tuna.
Orson, thank you for your vote and confidence, but I cannot accept.
Why not?
The day you hired me, you expressed having feelings for me. Now you offer me this role? I don't want those feelings to be...
My behavior was inappropriate. I offer you the role purely because of your talent. I can't imagine anyone replacing Rose but you. Shall we get back to rehearsal, Lady M?
Feel the drum beats in your bones. Remember, it's a battle. Take it from your entrance, Cuba.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of a woman born.
Tyrant, show thy face. Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee.
I have no words. My voice is in my swamp.
Excellent, gentlemen. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Cuba, a word. Having trouble with that left eye?
Hell no. Nothing wrong with my eye.
Cut the bullshit, Cuba. I study people for a living.
Look, I was good. I was good. Till a slug in there popped my eye out. Now, I only win when the promoter pays the other fella to take a dive. Look, I make him a lot of money because of my stage presence. I'm a fraud, Orson. A big, brawny lie. Have you told anyone else?
No. That's your truth to tell. Cuba. Take a minute. Rest that knee up.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're back. Restore.
Flowers for Mrs. Wells.
Oh, thank you.
The love that follows us sometime is our trouble, which still we thank as love.
Better late than never. A quote from the Haitian play.
Of course.
Virginia, you're up.
Places, everyone. Quiet on the set.
90 Apple, take 2 marker.
No place for blackface! 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 No place for blackface!
No running in the theater. Do you know your lines?
Everyone?
Good. How's your mama?
Scared.
Do you want to know a secret?
Mr. Wells told me he's scared too.
told her it's all just pretend.
It's not that simple, honey.
It is, actually. It's good to be scared. Keeps you sharp. I brought you something. It's not from me.
You were born to play this role, Love Rose.
I'm always nervous before I land the first punch. Hit me.
You're hurt. Hardly a fair fight.
Gone. I know you want to. Hit me. Harder. Again. Harder.
I don't think I can play this part.
No. You're not playing at anything. You are a king.
You should get dressed.
Right.
You were wearing a red tie in public?
That's right. You know, in some circles, they say men that wear a red tie are attracted to...
Gentlemen, Cuba, how's the knee?
Well, if there's one thing I could tolerate, it's pain.
Maurice?
I'm terrified.
Perfect. So am I.
It sure is something, this thing we do.
Shut your eyes and listen. They've come to sit in the dark and be told a story. Theater is like a campfire, and we are like storytellers of old, sharing history, traditions, myths.
You feel at home here, huh?
My wife would tell you it's my only true home. And if we fail tonight, that would spell the first-round knockout of the myth of Orson Welles. But when we succeed, our myth will blaze like a firestorm.
You think that reviewer's out here again?
Didn't you hear? Our friend Percy at the Herald died last night. Massive heart attack.
It must be the curse. Reckon he said the M-word in our theater.
Don't touch me! I don't need no goddamn ticket! I'm Cash! You know who I am?
5 minutes till curtain.
No trouble at all, Jack?
Oh, John.
You can have this seat here.
Put hands on me like he'll tell me I'm somebody.
Heard about your pathetic begging at the FTP. Well, you got your big night. I can guarantee you that this is a travesty, which I'm sure it is. It'll be your last. Yeah.
Good evening to you too, Congressman.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
A drum! A drum! Macbeth doth come. What are you? Speak if you can.
All hail Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
Macbeth, be bloody, bold,
I fear thy nature?
and resolute.
It is,
Black.
2 minutes, Mrs. Thomas.
Come on, Mommy. You're gonna be magnificent.
Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. If chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my stir.
My dearest partner of greatness,
What tidings, my noble lord?
the weird sisters saluted me. Hail, king that shalt be. This I thought good to deliver thee,
That thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing at what greatness is promised thee.
I am Macbeth. That's right, I said it. I whistled too. Bad luck. Bad luck. I am Macbeth. I whistled too.
Thou shalt be what thou art promised, yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness. Look like the innocent flower, my Thane, but be the serpent under it.
There's 10,000 English soldiers, sir. The spirits have pronounced. Fear not, Macbeth.
John, have you seen Virginia? Not yet.
Put mine armor on. I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. I will not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
As I stand watch upon the hill, I look towards Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive.
Seaward is sick. He's in the bathroom moaning. He can't go on.
Holy hell. Barry, you're on. You're Seward.
What? No, I don't know the lines. You haven't let me say a word.
It's 3 lines. Somebody get him a script.
Now a wood comes towards Dunsinane. Ring the alarm bell. Blow, wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Just pretend Maurice is me. Go.
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it. My name's Macbeth.
Ah, the devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
With my sword, a poor tyrant, I'll prove I have no fear of you.
I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so. I will not fight.
Then yield me.
I know you are not about to tell me to sit down, Orson Welles.
I will not yield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold, enough!
Macbeth is dead! Yeah! Yeah!
All hail the king.
You're here.
Not your most intelligent observation. May I? They just brought the house down. Why aren't you in there?
This is their show now.
Modesty, Mr. Welles. I'm not sure it suits you.
The only thing we wholly own are our failures.
It's good. You know, you might just be the artist I thought I married after all. What's next?
I don't know. A film?
Oh, yeah? You think the movies will ever replace the radio? Congratulations, Orson. Now I want to go enjoy that celebration even if you don't want to. After all, it was my idea.
Negro Theater Unit of the Federal Theater Project produced a highly successful version of Shakespeare's immortal tragedy Macbeth, which far exceeded its scheduled run in New York and was later sent on a tour of the country. The scene was changed from Scotland to Haiti, but the spirit of Macbeth and every line in the play has remained intact. In this contribution to the American theater and in other projects under the Works program, we have set our feet on the road toward a brighter future.
And I care not if thou dost for me as much. Fear not, till Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes toward Dunsinane.
Arm and out! There is no flying hist, no tearing here. I begin to be weary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell! Low, wind! Come, rack! At least we'll die with harness on our backs. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one am I, to fear or none.
Let me find him fortune. Tyrant, show thy face. I cannot strike at wretched turns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. If thou beest slain and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghost will haunt thee still.
What is thy name?
My name's Macbeth. Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and the gaze of time. We'll have thee as our rare monsters are, painted upon a pole, and under it, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield. Though Burnham would be come to Dunsinane, yet I will try the last.
I have no way.
Lay on, Macduff, and there be he who first cries, hold enough. Thou losest labor, for I bear a charmed life which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so.
And be these juggling fiends no more believed.
Hail, King! Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. All hail Malcolm.
Peace! The charms wound